What's up, everyone? It is time for News in Motion. I am your host, Gail Dudley. Today is Wednesday, people. Today is Wednesday, March the 30th, 2022. Y'all, we are almost into April. We are almost there. I just want to check in and see how everyone's doing on this morning. I see you, Camille Hopkins. Good morning to you, my sister. Good morning. Listen, y'all, we have a lot of news. Um, we believe we have a guest that's coming in. We have not seen her enter into the green room yet, so we'll see what's going on. She's in a different. She is on a different time zone, so hopefully she did not get the times confused. Um, but I see you, Jeffrey Allen James. I see you, Elizabeth Sands, Tracy Newman. What's up? I see you, Marion Jackson and Katrina and Danielle and Deborah and Lori. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. I see you, Kimberly Walton Graves, excuse me. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, y'all, I have a question. If any of you are still a part of Lent, if you're still, even if you fell off the wagon and jumped back on, let me know how it's going for you. Let me know. What's up, Ron Robinson? Hello, Rhonda Clark. What's up, Pastor Alex? So good to see all of you. So good, so good. Elizabeth says, you like that necklace and sweater? Okay, look, every now and then I got to like switch it up a little bit. What's up, Adrian? How are you? Again, please go ahead and put your links, ladies, in there for people to reach out to you and to let them know that you have products available or coaching services or whatever you have. Go ahead and put that out there. Good morning to my brother, Liz Pryor. I see you coming in here. Listen, y'all. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together. As we enter into the house of the Lord, we sing praises to thy King. Yes, we do. Hello, Kim Edmondson. Thank you, Rhonda. Hello, Dr. Antoinette. Hello. I need all of y'all to do me a favor. Y'all see that heart icon? Go ahead and hit that heart icon and also share. Y'all, those things are free. They're absolutely free. Go ahead and do that for us on this morning. That's helping our algorithm. That's helping our algorithm. That's helping. We're reaching that 227 million people. But the algorithm, we're starting to see people come in because like, who is this and what are they doing? So we're real excited about it. Good morning to you, Kenny Stanley. Good morning. All right, y'all. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, March the 30th, 2022, and it's time for the headline news. I am your host, Gail Dudley. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on today. Again, we had a guest scheduled for today. We do not see her in the green room. She's on a different time zone. So hopefully she did not get the times confused. Maybe we'll see her in here in a little bit. If not, if we don't see her in here soon, we'll have to move her to another day. But hopefully we'll see her come in here soon. All right, y'all, let's get this news in motion. I see you, Davia. Good morning to you. We can't wait till April the 1st. Come on, April the 1st, so we can see what's going on with Davia Williams Stevenson. Yes, and I see you, Latrice Jones. I see you, Karen. I see you, Diane Ladybug. What's up, girlfriend? How are you? All right, y'all. AP is reporting Russia said yesterday it's planning to scale back its military activity. All right, around Ukraine capital Kyiv amid ongoing ceasefire talks. The talks mediated by NATO member Turkey and Istanbul were the first face-to-face discussions in more than 2 weeks. If Russians follow through on the pledge, it would mark the biggest step forward towards peace during the month-long conflict. I see you, Latrice. Latrice said, what we give up in Lent really isn't supposed to be temporary. You got that right, sister. It's supposed to be something that is ongoing. Yes, y'all. If y'all don't believe us, check it out. Read it for yourself. See what's happening. It shouldn't be something that you can turn on and turn off. The other thing when it comes to Lent, it should be something that you are giving up, and what you do in the place of that is not turn to something else, but you are supposed to be turning to Jesus. Just thought I'd put that in there too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, y'all, her prayer journals are still available. Yes, yes, yes. Adrian said they're scared. Listen, they're pulling back. You know what? Somebody like a President Zelensky, who didn't go to a bunker, who is out there fighting alongside the people, teachers, female teachers, aides, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads. They're like, give me the what I need to go fight. They're fighting for their country. I think that's amazing. All right, y'all. Here we go. This has been a long time coming. BBC and reporting along with the monarchy, the Queen has joined her family at a memorial service on yesterday to celebrate the life of the Duke of Edinburgh. Her son, the Duke of York, in his first public appearance since settling a civil sex assault case, accompanied her to Westminster Abbey. Prince Philip, who died last year at the age of 99, was described as a remarkable man committed to down-to-earth causes. Representatives of so many charities, including the Duke of Edinburgh Award, attended Tuesday services, which had 1,800 people in attendance. It was the first major event this year attended by the 95-year-old monarch who traveled by car, not foot, from Windsor Castle with Prince Andrew. Bam, there you have it, y'all. She's back out. She's like, I ain't down. The sister ain't down. She's waiting on her jubilee, her party. She's like, no, it ain't over. It's not over yet. So she came out doing what she does. Now, at the White House, we want to remain formal at the White House. Let's have the image of the signing, Isaiah. President Joe Biden signs Emmett Till anti-lynching bill into law, designating such killings as a federal hate crime. That happened yesterday. Now, if I'm honest with all of you, I'm very excited that happened yesterday. But I do have a question for the president. I do. I do. And the question is this. The bill passed the House on March the 7th. What's taking you so long to sign this bill into law? Seriously, that is my question. You sign everything else. I see all of the daily signatures because I'm a part of the pool. All of us see them. Now, it took you a mighty long time to sign this bill. Was yesterday a significant day? Tell us, why did it happen on yesterday? I'm just curious. And if any of y'all know who's watching and viewing this, please let me know. But you normally sign them the next day. They sent it to you the night of March the 7th. So, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, in health. Y'all brace yourselves. Go ahead, Isaiah, put the image up. Y'all, stat news. U.S. health officials will make available second COVID-19 booster shot for those age 50 and older. Now, Yale Medicine report that BA.2 Omicron variant becomes dominant strain in the U.S. Yeah, BA.2. Thank you, Isaiah. Y'all, it is becoming the dominant strain. Y'all heard me right, in America. Yeah. Y'all, BA.2 is believed to be the most contagious than any previous strain of the virus. Now, there's some good news with this, if you want to call it good news. The good news is that BA.2 does not appear to cause more severe illnesses than the original variant, okay? Now, it has not caused a widespread rise in hospitalizations in Europe, but there is still much to learn about Omicron and the BA.2. Some are also calling it the Deltacron. I don't know what to call it. All I know is I don't want it. So, I don't know about you. I figure I'm in it. Now I might as well stay in it. So I'm like on the site yesterday. OSU, when can I get that booster? Now, they tell you, they've already emailed me back. Well, you just finished it in November, so you need to wait till April. That's just a few days away. Can I come in on Friday? And I said, that's April Fool. Can I come in on Monday? I just want this shot. I'm like, I'm in it now. So here's the question. Will all of you go with the next round, get the booster? They say that the efficacy rate is only 5 months. So are you willing to stay on this path and keep getting, boosted? What are your thoughts? What are you doing? And here's the other thing, y'all. Here's the other thing I thought was very interesting. When I sent and did my requested appointment to get the shot or whatever, when they called back, when they signed back, they said, now you have completed 3 Pfizers. Are you going to change? Do you want another one? And I want to know that as well. Or if you've been on the same track with the same shot, are you going to change? And I'm just wondering, I'm like, I'm going to do some research today on this shot, on this booster to see where I'm going next. Am I going to stay the course? I'm like, me and Pfizer, okay. Let me just stay with Pfizer. But will it boost my antibodies? Will it boost my immune system if I switch to another shot? The scientists, I don't see the scientists on here yet. Let's see. Katrina says, okay, I don't want no part of anything. Elizabeth says, oh no, Ron says, how many more shots? I'm done. Look, I don't know. I'm thinking, Ron, it's going to become a yearly thing. I think they just need to get us all, wherever. But I'm in it now. I'm like, go on. Now you telling me this is what they call it. It's more contagious than the previous strands of the virus. No, I think I'm going to need that shot. I'm going to need that one. Kim Edmondson says, I'll never say never, but I'm not up for another shot. I'm not up for it either. But I'm in it, y'all. I'm in it. Lori says, in 3 months, you'll have to get another booster. Kim says, stick with the same shot if you continue to boost. Just my opinion. You're in the hospital setting. You're in healthcare. I believe you. Latrice says, I want to know if more efficient vaccine can be manufactured so I don't have to keep getting boosted. I know. Listen, y'all, I'm thinking it's going to turn into like the flu shot where it's yearly, but I think they got to get us there. Deborah says, well, I guess I will continue to get protection, but my question is, how many shots do I have to get? Kenny says, I'm going to treat these boosters like I do other vaccine. When they say get it, I'm getting it. You had a bad case of COVID too, so yeah. Lori said they have literally said before each shot. Yeah, y'all, listen. Michelle says, let us know what you find out. I will. I'm going to check this out. Jeffrey says, I'm already scheduled for May. Boom, there you have it. We're getting in. And Pastor Alex says, surely I say unto you, I'm getting the next booster. My sister Patricia, she's at Children's Hospital. She said it will probably be like the flu. While it is free, go and get it. Now, that's for sure. And Katrina says, I have had them all except Johnson. You've had all of them except Johnson. And Ron says, but they say the same thing about the last strand. Listen, I don't think they have any control over what's happening. I'm like, well, shoot, this arm is jacked up already. Might as well keep it jacked up. I don't know. But listen, I'm going to get it because I'm just like, I'm not afraid of COVID, but I don't want that. Remember, y'all, I had somebody the closest, my own daughter, in the first strand, the first round, when it was happening, when it was at its peak, its height. And she was young and can handle it. I'm old. I can't handle that. At least I don't think I can. So I don't want it. All right, y'all. In sports now, I cannot be game over. I cannot be Kenny. And I'm sure Kenny's going to share all of this with all of us on Monday. But I'm at least come out here and share this much. Y'all, the NFL team owners have heard complaints from many people all over. So they've decided that they're going to change some rules. Yeah, they're going to change some rules. So each team will let me make sure I say this right, Kenny. Overtime rules are changing to allow each team to have one possession before a winner is declared. Now, however, it's only going to happen during playoffs. It's not going to happen during regular season only playoffs. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So Kenny's going to talk about this on Monday. The other thing that NPR is reporting that the NFL now will require teams. They're going to require teams to hire female or minority coaches beginning with season 2020. That's this year. So the National Football League set forth new diversity and inclusion efforts for the 2022 season in its annual owners meeting, such as requiring its 32 teams to employ a female or a member of an ethnic or racial minority as an offensive assistant, the league said in a statement. So all that's happening, y'all. Y'all are just going in here. Y'all, I'm loving when y'all be talking back to me. This is the kind of morning to talk back. Let's see. I gotta pause at a moment. Marion come in 20 minutes later asking about voting rights, but I'm with you, Marion, on that. Dr. Antoinette said, "Where's the line? I have good shoes." Listen, I'm lining up too. It's amazing. I remember, although we're delayed, I still know what y'all talking about. Isn't that? I might need to check my head that I can follow y'all in these conversations. Lori says, "That's what I said. We just human guinea pigs at this point. We might be, but I'm gonna still be protected." Lori. Kimberly said, "Yes, change the overtime rule." So that's coming in. Pastor Alex said, "Good job, Gail." And Lori says, "My sentiments exactly." So y'all having a good conversation. Keep it going. Keep it going. And by the way, y'all, we do not see our guest in the green room, so we're going to have her come on another time. But her information is phenomenal. She's on a different time zone as we are, so I'm sure that's what may have messed her up. But we will make sure that we have her back. But let me keep going because I got a whole lot of news. Listen, y'all, when you want to prepare for something, you never know what's going to happen with the guest or anything. So you have to prepare that you still have enough to fill the time. See, y'all, you got to do these things. This is just free information I'm giving you. You know, I do that with my consulting, but it's free for you today. All right, y'all. So back to the NFL. They're requiring that it's 32 teams to employ a female or a member of an ethnic or racial minority as an offensive assistant, the league said in a statement. Now, get this. Candidates must have at least 3 years of collegiate or professional experience in coaching football. Now, I'm going to pause right here. Do females have that? I'm not saying they don't, but I just want to have a conversation because isn't that going to exclude some people? I'm just, y'all, y'all should know by now, I'm very suspicious of things. That's what makes me dig and research. I'm telling y'all. I don't know why certain people don't hire me because I would check out whatever you need. That's what I really probably need. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. This is a secret. I normally move in silence, but I actually took a step the other day. Now, don't pressure me. Don't be on me. Don't do that because I resist stuff like that. Those of you know me know I do that. But y'all, I said, let me call up Capital University because my husband, you know, he's a professor there, right? Well, used to be a professor there. And I was like, can I still go free? So I was like, you know, I want to look at your law program. Yeah, y'all, I did that. I was bold. I took that step. Can y'all believe it? I took that step. I did. You know, he used to be a professor there. So anyway, so those persons, so when I was gathering this information, I was like, do they have that experience? Now, those persons will receive a 1-year contract with salary and benefits, the NFL announced. And I went, 1 year? That's all they're getting? You're not going to give them 3 years? So you want them to stop what they're doing for 1 year? That's interesting. Yeah, I smell a rat. So I'm still digging. Guess what else I found, y'all? Now, the NFL will reimburse teams up to $200,000 in 2022 and $205,000, wow, y'all, 5,000 more in 2023 from the league fund for coaches. And reimburse them for what? Help me understand this. So you're saying that these assistant coaches are only going to get $200,000 or maybe even $500,000? They're not worthy to get the millions that you're giving everybody else? I need some answers. Is this just to pacify the people and hush us up? Latrice Jones says the NFL can't get the teams to hire Black head coaches. So now they're going to bring in women. do one thing and then we can talk about the women. There's that. There's that. And here's the other thing. Again, I believe they're reacting to what happened last year with the coach. I can't remember his name. I'm sure Kenny's on here. Kenny said, read between the lines. Gotta hire women coaches, but there's that. I see foolishness on here. Pastor Alex says assistant coaches don't get paid much. I believe that. But when I started digging into some salaries, Pastor Alex, they still like 800,000 to 1.3, 1.4 million. And we talking here 1 year contract and 200,000. I'm like, there's a disparity here. Why do we keep doing this, y'all? Listen, women and Black and brown people, we need to stand up and start raising our voices, and we can do that through voting. We really can do this, y'all, through voting, because this is the type of thing we need to highlight and talk about. Even yesterday, I sat back, and my husband and I was having a conversation late last night. And I was like, wow, Jenny Thomas, Clarence Thomas, wow, Ted Cruz. They're not really in the news much. I just keep seeing the slap of Will and Chris. I'm like, no, but here's the thing, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. We're the ones that's keeping that in the news. We need to be just as powerful and keep Jenny Thomas, Clarence Thomas, Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley, Tom Cotton in the news. We need to do that. We need to do that. That's where we can see the power. Let me go to an old meme. There was a meme when Rihanna announced her pregnancy, and how many of us in our community kept sharing her pregnancy. We don't even know her. We don't know her. We think she's fabulous. She's beautiful. I wear makeup. My makeup is thebomb.com. There's a plug. You want to hire me, Rihanna, to promote it here? You can do that. You can put a sponsor ad on here. Really, you can. But anyway, listen, she's beautiful. She's great. She's excellent in her craft. But we kept sharing that. We asked people to share a post, to download a podcast, to subscribe to a YouTube. I'm not just talking about me, y'all. It may sound like I'm talking about all kinds of people. And we won't do that. Y'all, something's wrong. Something is really wrong with that, y'all. Seriously. I was talking myself, I'm kind of disturbed right now. I said, look at the number, because we can go in different systems that we use to see how many times different articles has been shared. Y'all, that slap has been shared millions of times, and it's still being shared. Memes are coming out of it. It's still being shared. Y'all, Gigi Thomas and Clarence Thomas, who sits on the Supreme Court for a lifetime, once he's now been on the bench, there's something wrong with what he's doing. There's something. Now, they do say, and I did check out some torch yesterday. Yep, see, I'm into this law school thing now. I haven't said I was going, just checking it out. What she did, she sent text messages. She didn't say burn down something. She didn't say anything like that. She sent text messages. Now, from our eyesight, this is wrong. But trust me, her husband told her what was going to be right on the line. So she's really not going to get in trouble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't keep her on blast. We should keep her on blast. And he needs to either recuse himself, or they need to impeach him. He'll be the second justice impeached, because something's not right. But see, if we low key in it, and we need to put Ted Cruz out there, because y'all know he's running in 2024. Y'all, again, Democrats don't know how to message. This should be the message constantly. I know y'all got him back for going after Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, and I say kudos to you for that, but you can't stop there. I'm telling you, they need to hire me. I don't know why they don't hire me. I said, what are y'all saying? We love foolishness. That's it. We do. Michelle says, let's all post something today. If you have a good post, let me know. Y'all, yes, let's do that. Mary Jenkins says, people will support folks they do not know. They do. It's the craziest thing. It's like, what's the investment here? But they do that. Pastor Alex says, the one on the level that they are talking about have paid the dues. I think you mean paid the dues. The high level defensive and offensive coaches do all right. The NFL culture also, they work extremely long hours and work life balance is almost non-existent. All right, but I still want the $800,000. I could coach a team. Pastor Alex, you can coach too. That could be your next move. Tell Laura I said, go ahead, y'all do that. All right, Kenny Stanley said, this is another way to pacify Black and brown women. Y'all are y'all felt that one, didn't y'all? I like it. I like it. All right, y'all. AP reporting 4.8 million. That's the number. The amount of money a former HP executive admitted she stole from the computer company to buy luxury cars, jewelry, watches, and more. Her name is Shelby Zito. She's age 30. Yeah, she did this at age 30. She pleaded guilty to wire fraud, money laundering, and a relaxed tax charge. At the age of 30, she pleaded guilty, which means she was doing these things when she was in her 20s. Hello, somebody. That's not good. All right, y'all. Nielsen. This photo right here is by Light Rocket via Getty Images. Axios is reporting media measurements from Nielsen Holdings on Tuesday said it has agreed to a $16 billion private equity takeover just 1 week after rejecting a $15 billion buyout bid from the same group. Y'all look at this. $16 billion is what they ended up going for. This is Nielsen. $16 billion after rejecting a $15 billion buyout. They needed one more billion. Y'all see that? Go ahead, Isaiah, put that image up there of Nielsen Holdings. Y'all, $16 billion to $15 billion. From 15 billion to 16 billion, excuse me. Y'all, that's the number. That's the number right there. Yeah, y'all. Why does this matter? The deal allows Nielsen to continue its transition from linear to digital media measurements without the hot spotlight of the private market. So let's talk about this for a moment. What I'm doing right here is digital media. So Nielsen is going to start being in the game of these numbers that we have going on. Davia, do you hear me, girlfriend, when it comes to your podcast, your YouTube? Nielsen is getting ready to have a part of that. That's huge. That's huge. Y'all, do y'all hear us? That is huge. And they're doing it for $16 billion. Now, yesterday I talked about wanting to make sure my goal is to bring you facts, not to be first. And I mean that. Along with that, did y'all notice that the first all black news station is now off the air? No money. Sponsorship down, everything else, no money. And most of us are on digital platforms. Y'all, News in Motion is getting ready to hit its second year anniversary. And this is where we are right now, bringing you the news. And we are now hitting a reach anywhere from 227 million to 247 million. That's our reach. That is our reach. That's huge. That's huge, y'all. So when I say, all right, y'all, put your links in the thread, you now have a reach of a minimum of 227 million. Y'all, that's huge. Those are organic reach that from our thread that we give you space to put on here, you have the possibility to gain business. Listen, I'm not getting ready to pat myself on the back or anything like that, but this is what I want to say to you. And people who know me, my siblings are on here, some of my closest friends are tuning in. People who know me know this about me. And I've been like this from the time I knew what I was doing. I'm going to always promote you. I am. There's not many threads, even on the digital platform, that will allow you to post onto the platform. We open this up for the chat on purpose. Now, you cannot just post to the News in Motion wall. We have that on lockdown, but you can post in the thread under the broadcast every day. When I say not every day, when I'm like, all right, y'all, go ahead and post. And we leave them there. So as people are going through, checking out the thread, they're looking. So here's a free coaching tip for you today. Start getting your own URLs. Don't have them long. Don't have them long. I know if you have a YouTube URL, they give you like 30, 60 days to see what you're doing before they allow you to shorten it. But the moment they allow you to shorten it, make sure it's your brand. Make sure it's your brand. So many people use Square as their website. Too much work. People want to do something easy. Mine is gaildudley.com. Boom. And I normally spell it because it's GAILDUDLEY.com. Boom. Patreon was always patreon.com/news in motion. Everybody knows news in motion. Facebook, we shortened it. It took us a minute. We had to wait our turn, but we shortened it. Facebook.com/news in motion. Now we're going after Facebook TV. Yeah, I told y'all that. That's something we're working on. I normally move in silence, but it's this close to getting there. So just different things that we do. We purposely do our links. My YouTube is youtube.com/Gail Dudley. LinkedIn, Gail Dudley. Instagram, Gail Dudley. Twitter, Gail Dudley. The other Twitter, News in Motion. You do that to shorten everything that you have. So with this Nielsen deal, anybody who is on this podcast, media platform, broadcasting, anything like that, you want to make sure you shorten it because they'll grab it. They'll grab it. So listen, there you go. Tiffany said mine is short also. You have to. You have to. Thank you, Davia. Put your YouTube. Now, Davia, the moment, I know you just started your YouTube, but the moment you have that window to grab it up, grab up the URL to change it. I think YouTube either you have to have so many subscribers or you have to have so many days. So y'all, that is Davia Williams Stevenson's YouTube. I need everybody who is listening to this to go and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. That will help her quickly get that her custom URL. So y'all, there it is. Just click on that link and do it. If you are listening by audio, please come to our News in Motion page. Go through today's thread, click on her YouTube link and subscribe. My sister says, I'm going to say this. My sister, my family love each other. Now, we may have some disagreements, but don't mess with each other. My sister, Patricia Lau, says, yes, she will always support you. No lie. Gail is ever. I'm telling you, I've gotten up out of my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to go help somebody. Seriously. And I'm not bragging about that. That's just who I am. Tiffany's already subscribed, Davia. Deborah Sneak got her paparazzi up there. Mary Jenkins says Gail Dudley is the brand. Latrice Jones says branding is everything. Yes, y'all, we have to do this. Y'all, it is time for us to rise. It is time for us to soar. Okay, let me wrap this up. All right, so that's Nielsen. Y'all, the Hill reporting that $2.4 million, that's the selling price of a copy of the first ever Marvel comic book published in 1939. Y'all, 2.4 million. Y'all stop throwing away stuff. You don't know if you have a treasure or not. Now y'all don't do this. Don't do this. Y'all, Mashable is reporting that 1.1 million, that's the amount of money that two 20-year-olds collected from an investor for a fraudulent NFT project. The Department of Justice has charged the two men with fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Listen. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Y'all, in jobs, record high, 4.4 million Americans voluntarily left their jobs in February. 4.4 million said, peace, I'm out of here. They left their jobs. Y'all, job openings of 11.3 million, just below December 2021 record per the Labor Department's job openings and labor turnover survey. Say that real fast. I'm going to just give you the initials, JOLTS. There you go. You can check out that report. Y'all, USA and AP reporting that that job openings hovered over a near record in February, little change from the previous month, continuing a trend that Federal Reserve officials see as a driver of inflation. Now, y'all, where there were 11.3 million jobs available last month, matching January's figures just below December's, they're saying that people are just saying, I quit. I'm not taking it anymore. They're not doing it, y'all. So the number of Americans quitting their job was also historically high, y'all. Again, that's 4.4. Many are taking advantage of numerous opportunities, whether it's to launch a business, do something new, invest in something, whatever it is they're going to do. And they're also switching jobs, and they're going and asking for the serious cash. Y'all don't be afraid to do it. Often for higher pay. The vast majority of those quitting do so to take another position. But y'all, the millennials, y'all, we can learn something from the millennials. The millennials are saying, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. If you're using me to get you all these millions that you're getting, that's cool. Either you're going to match my salary or I'm going to go into consulting. And many of them are going into consulting. They're like, I can do social media as a consultant. Since you like me, hire me to come back on. And they're getting hired sometimes 3 or 4 times more than what their salaries are. And they're looking at insurance like, oh, I'm going to just go to Obamacare, whatever, which is Care Source. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. So I just say, okay, y'all, in low wages, I need to tell y'all this real quick, and I'm going to get to the inspirational message. In low wages, 52 million, y'all, that's the number. 52 million, an estimated number of Americans who earn less than $15 an hour. Y'all, that's about a third of the U.S. workforce, according to a new report. We will put that link in the thread. Y'all, 52 million. The estimated number of Americans who earn less than $15 per hour. Y'all know that is poverty. Y'all know that. That's poverty. So we want to pray for them. We want to continue to make sure we're doing something. So we're going to start looking at when we're going to launch our next thing when it comes to food. So we're going to put that in our space now to food. Davia, what's April the 4th? You got to tell us what April the 4th is. Yeah, Deborah Sneed. Wow. 52 million are working at that $15 per hour. And on top of that, when you read in and dig into the reports, you all, it is not full time. It is not full time. So we need to be concerned about our people. All right, Davia, what's April the 4th? All right. Inspirational message. Inspirational message. So, yep, I want all of us to start sowing. A part of Lent, and I've been going through Cho's book, The 40 Days of Decrease. Confirmation vote. Yes. I didn't even see that. Yes. Because they wanted to get it done before the April the 11th recess. So yes. Thank you, David. Go on, girl. She's on it. She was following this stuff and putting it in there. Thank you, sister. I like how y'all got each other's back and y'all get my back, because I don't see y'all these threads, and Isaiah can attest to this. These threads, they be moving so fast that I try my best to grab them. So y'all, if I miss something that you have out there, my apologies. I don't know if Cherie Brooks is on here or not, but she posted, I went back through, I think it was Monday. She posted about the Black Orchestra, who's out of Baltimore, I believe. And she wanted to highlight, because they didn't get much press, especially after, what happened there at the Oscars. So we want to also give them a shout out. I don't remember their names, but Cherie had posted that, the All Black Orchestra. So if somebody still knows them, please put them in the thread so we can give them kudos as well. All right, y'all. So here's my question. What do you want to see a return on your investment? The answer is to sow into the lives of others. Yeah, to sow, and not be afraid to sow. Sow into the lives of others. A part of Lent, going back to the book, The 40 Days of Decrease, Joe talks about it. And then the book, The 40 Days of Sugar Fast. I'm doing both of these. I'm like, and it's interesting because that for me is confirmation, because those two books are kind of mirroring each other. They're really good to do them together. So I read one at night and I read one in the morning. But they were talking about sowing, like a Lent fast is not just, and Dr. Washington said it earlier, it's not just for you. And it's not just a temporary thing to say you've done it, because any of us can restrain ourselves from anything if we really want to do it. But a fast is to make sure we are sowing into the lives of other people. So this is what I'm asking you to do. I want you to think about people who have blessed you, people who have spoken into your life, people who have given you a message, people who have confirmed something in your life, whatever that is, somebody you've seen walking down the street, whoever. So don't look at if they need it or not. They could be driving a Rolls Royce, but for all you know, they may be living in it because they can't get rid of it because they're now homeless. Stop assuming that you know what a person's going through. And even if they are the most wealthiest person on earth, if God has spoken to you to sow into their life, who are you to say, no, they already got it. I need it more than they do. We need to change that mindset. We really do. Y'all, we need to start sowing in a place where God is speaking to us to sow and not holding on to something or thinking that, nope, I'm not doing that for them. Because if you're waiting for your breakthrough, or if you're waiting for what it is that you have been seeking God for, it could be on pause because of your disobedience. I said it. Yep. So even last night, when God was speaking this to me, because I make sure everything's done before I sleep now, because if not, I don't sleep. And then I have to get up in the morning to check and see if there's any breaking news. But last night, I began to write down a list. I said, God, who am I sowing to? What do you want me to do? And he was so clear, so clear. One thing that kept coming to my mind, I'm gonna have to look up an organization today, and if anybody knows one, let me know. One thing God kept showing me was not necessarily women or men who are physically abused and in a transition home or in a safe place, but women and men who are still in that house, and they don't have anywhere to turn. What organization is out there that will give them money to help get them out of that situation? So I started Googling, I couldn't find one. And of course, I want to take time to vet one as well. So if you know of one, let me know. And then also, God gave me names of people. He did. He did. And the very thing I'm saying to you right now, and I'm going to be completely honest with you right now, because y'all know I'm transparent by now. I was like, God, they don't need that. And God said, you don't know what they need. And I was like, oh, I stand corrected and convicted. And I immediately sent them a Cash App. I did. There's like 4 or 5 people. So 4 or 5 people last night, if they were asleep, they woke up to some money. Now I ain't saying it's a whole lot, but they woke up to some money. Like, because God just said it. And in the message, I just said blessings or Easter blessing or whatever I said, or I'm thinking of you, or buy yourself a cup of coffee, or go get a something healthy to eat, or go watch a movie. And I did. Those were different things that I put in the message. Y'all, we're talking about wealth building now that we're coming out of it, and many of you are still saying you are close to being debt-free. The woman who was going to join us today was going to talk about the traumatic experiences of people who find themselves out of debt, go back into debt within 6 to 7 months. And she's going to be joining us. I don't know what happened with her today, but we'll find out. Again, we're on a different time zone, so that could have been the issue today. But y'all, listen. We want to make sure that now that we're coming out of our debt, we are going to build wealth. And I believe sowing into the lives of other people will make that difference. Seriously. All right, y'all. This has been News in Motion. I am your host, Gail Dudley. I will see you all tomorrow, God willing. Y'all stay well. Because BA2 is here in the U.S. Y'all stay well. I'm still wearing my mask, still wearing it. And y'all remember, go ahead and sow. And while you're sowing, make it bold. Make some bold moves, y'all. I'm out.